Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel, the Emissary News TV, where we bring you the hottest gist, topmost of the top, and nothing but the truth. If this is the first time you are joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and hit the subscription button. Please, we beg you in the name of God, subscribe to this channel. Like this channel. Please try your best and like our videos, because that's the only way you can give us support. And also remember to on your notification button so that whenever we are posting news, you will be the first to collect it. Thank you. Let's go down to the news proper. As you can see, this is Seun Kuti, the son of a legendary Afro musician, Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti toured around the world, and he was a man who spoke for the people. He stood for the truth. He never, mixed the truth with lies because of the fear of government. When Fela Kuti was alive, Fela Kuti was a man who never feared anybody, even though the then government of Olusegun Obasanjo terrorized him. They did a lot of things to Fela Kuti to make sure that they shut his mouth up. But Fela did not close his mouth. He continued speaking. As you can see in this video, you will see the son of Fela Kuti, Seun Kuti, fighting with the policeman. And I think that what people should understand is that no one is above the law. Yes, no one is above the law. No one is above the law. As you can see, he's explaining here what happened between him and the police people, and why he had to fight the policeman. It was as if the policeman bashed into Seun Kuti. Now, of course, you know that Seun Kuti is a celebrity. But another thing I want to say is that no matter what a policeman did to you, I don't think that that should be a reason for you to be approaching and trying to beat a policeman like that. Of course, you heard that the policeman was very calm. He was very calm. Unlike Nigerian policemen who like to do gara gara and the rest of them, or maybe because these people know the personality of Seun Kuti, and the policeman decided to keep quiet. But that policeman acted very intelligent, like keeping quiet without saying anything, without doing anything to Seun Kuti, without even retaliating. But it was as if that policeman was alone, because there was nobody with the policeman. I was even thinking maybe the policeman was one of the police people given that was given to Seun Kuti to guard him, because some of these top musicians and officials usually have police people guarding them. Maybe that was the reason why he had the audacity, the effrontery to treat the policeman like that. But the policeman, one thing that surprised me was that the policeman did not retaliate to Seun Kuti or say anything. He was just surprised, or at what Seun Kuti was doing. What brought about this? I think to him he was like, what's happening? What's happening? What brought about this kind of thing? Why is this guy treating me like this? But the thing these people should understand is that no one is above the law. No one, whether you're a musician or no one is above the law. Look at what happened to Portable the other time. They sent police people to him many times. He say, I'm a babu, he live in the zoo, and the rest of them. He thinks that the government works as I'm a babu, or the government is working. You are talking about babu and the rest of them, and the government are able to pay attention to that. They sent police to Portable the other time. He refused to go. They sent another one. He refused to go. They sent another one. He refused to go. And he ended up disgracing himself and forgetting that you cannot, no matter what you are, you cannot be bigger than the government. The government is always bigger than an individual. And at the end of everything, the government decided to go to Portable's house. There, they arrested him. After arresting him, they charged him to court. After charging him to court, Even they know that Portable had the money to bail himself, but they took him to prison first. That was when Portable went to prison. And having gone to prison, he has gone to prison. He's an ex-convict. No matter what he says about it, he was giving his song that he never wore the jail people uniform, this and that. You have gone to prison is that you have gone to prison is that you have gone to prison. It's in your record. When they will be reading your biography, they must see that once upon a time Portable went into prison. And now the police people has declared a manhunt against Seun Kuti, saying that wherever Seun Kuti is seen, that he should be arrested. So now, what is this guy going to do? You know, he was thinking that he's Jagaban, he's above the law, this and that. Even if you're above the law, why will you be beating a policeman? Policeman is a government property. He's a government property. Whatever you do to him, government will come after you. Even if he is the lowest of rank among the police people, government will come after you. That's just the thing, my brother. So Seun Kuti, this thing you did not do well. You did not act like an intelligent man. Even the late Fela will not even do something like this. Yes, because one thing about Fela is that he talks whatever he wants to talk, but he is intelligent, he is learned, he is an educated. Fela was very educated. And Fela was never against the police people. The only thing that he was the mouthpiece of the people. He was speaking against the things that the government were doing. And I thought that this guy should have followed the footsteps of his father. You know, the children of this age, people of this age, they like enjoyment, flexing, and the rest of them. Fela was focused in speaking for the citizens. He was even speaking for the police and the army. If you listen to one of his songs that he sang about zombie, he was talking about the army. He says, zombie no go unless you tell him to go. Zombie no go turn unless you tell him to go. Ajo jalajo, tell him to come. Ajo jalajo. So there, Fela was talking about, he was, just singing for the army people who the government were using like rag, because the government uses them anyhow, and at the end of everything said, they don't even pay them up to what the sacrifice that they are making. That was what Fela was defending. And now, Seun Kuti, who is supposed to do, follow the footsteps of his father, has not done something like that. Now he's fighting a policeman thinking that he's above the law because he's a celebrity. The government will never cover you when you do some things against them. That's what people should understand about the government. So just listen to what happened so that you will see what actually happened in this video. One thing the people should understand is that the government does not spare anyone that goes again. If the government wants to work, they work. Yes, I know that sometimes the government can be very tricky, but if they decide to do what they are called to do, you see them doing it. I'm telling you the honest truth. That's government for you. So all these celebrities should be careful and be wise enough to know how to manage things. So because immunity is covering you does not mean that you should not be doing anyhow. Now, okay, the question I want to ask, this thing that Seun Kuti did, what example is he setting for Nigerian citizens? What example is he setting? He is not following in the footsteps of what his father did. Fela was not that arrogant, even to the extent of beating a policeman. Fela never tried something like that. But Fela was very outspoken. Fela was the defender of the poor. Fela was speaking for the poor. He was there to defend the poor. He was there to speak for the nation. He was even defending everybody in Nigeria, because he saw the way the government were doing things, and everything Fela said about Nigerian government has come to pass, because he saw what the people were doing. He noticed that this is not what he saw in Britain, and this is not what British people who taught us about politics and democracy were doing. That Nigerian government, they are doing a different thing, and that was why Fela was crying. Well, my people, you are still on the Emizari News TV, and if this is your first time of joining us on this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button. Thank you for listening. God bless you.